Starting off where we left last episode, I'm on my way to Anaheim. Against my better judgment, I decided to drive on through, even with all the flash flood warnings. You can see my wiper blades are at full speed and you can still barely see through the windshield. I'm surprised I didn't get in a wreck through this. I'm driving through 6 lanes of traffic around 5 or 6 o'clock at night. What can I say about Disneyland? It was wonderful. I got there nice and early before all the crowds had formed.
When the last door closed, you packed your clothes and went back to Montreal. Said it was colder there, a chill hangs in the air, it helps you forget it all. You left an empty bookshelf that I didn't fill till fall. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see it at all.
The animatronics were a tad eerie at times. This was hands down my favorite ride. It was so immersive and fun. I figured while in California I'd go on a hot air balloon ride. I'd never been, so I wanted to check that off the list. I was telling this couple behind me about my journey and what I was currently doing. She gave me her business card and said they were hiring in Massachusetts somewhere. I asked what there was to do there, and she said she didn't really know, so not a strong selling point for me.
Now I'm feeling fine. This all in my mind. I'm just focused on the man I become.
Even with being afraid of heights, I didn't find this scary in the slightest.
One silver lining is that I'm young, and I'm free to live life the way that I want. So come with me, I'll dance around beneath the moonlight.
It was interesting listening to our pilot talk about the hot air pockets and how you could see the other hot air balloons in the distance and where they would raise and lower based off the temperature of the air.
It's a simple game, what choice will you make? When you're all alone and you're feeling down, oh then will you be? It's not so easy, just breathe, come on. You can't keep killing yourself. It's not so easy, just breathe, come on. Let's go discover unknowns. One silver lining is that I'm young, and I'm free to live life the way that I want.
One of my favorite shows growing up is The OC, and I figured while I was in Anaheim, I would try and find some of the locations that they filmed at. But turns out a lot of the places aren't actually in The OC. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I wasn't the only one that came to that diner to take a picture.
I'm afraid to take me down, but I don't wanna end up wishing for the life I could have found.
Now, on my way to Death Valley National Park, I stopped at a place called Dirty Socks Hot Springs. I didn't dare take a dip, just looking at that water. On the way over, once I got close, on maps it said that the road was closed. I was very worried about this because it was mid-afternoon at the point that I was close to my camping spot for the night. And if this were the case, I would have to backtrack 8 hours to get to Death Valley. I decided to drive and check out why it was closed for myself, and turns out it wasn't closed at all. So I drove on from Atlanta's side.
And lost their way.
I believe these are the Sierras.
Sold their souls for fortunes made of flames. And I don't want to follow the footsteps of tragedies and chasing fame. But I don't want to miss the first step and never live 'cause I was too afraid. So bright that they're blinding, well, I still know how to see. When I write the last words of this story, will I be the man I wanna be? Oh, will I be the man I wanna be? If I got everything I wanted and stood beneath the lights on the stage, would the boy when I was young love the man that I'd become? Or would he even recognize my face? If these dreams get so bright that they're blinding, well, I still know how to see. Oh, when I write the last words of this story, will I be the man I wanna be? Oh, will I be the man I wanna be? Oh, will I be the man I wanna be?
On the side of this mountain, there was a sign that said where sea level was. Just to put into perspective how low below sea level you actually are.
Someday, when my life has passed me by, I'll lay around it.
On my way back to Beatty, Nevada, taking the fun scenic route in the dark. Getting Subway in this rest stop, these things reminded me that I was in Nevada and Area 51 is also in Nevada.
The eyes of a passerby, I look around for another try and fade away. Just close your eyes and I'll take you there. This place is warm.
Thanks for spending the time to watch me live out of my car and do rad things.
I couldn't leave as you reach for me. Some say
I thought I made it to the end point of this hike. I double checked all trails and saw that there's actually a little ways left to go. On my way over there, I talked to 2 people and they told me if I searched, I could find this ammo cache which had a signature book in it. So that's what I did.
sun begins to shine. I I hear a song from another time and fade away, and fade away. Just close your eyes and I'll take you there.
I was trucking along so fast going down this hike that I lost the trail and had to backtrack a ways to find it again. Luckily, there were 2 other people that stayed on the path. If they weren't there, I don't really know what would have happened to me.
Go out and they'll feed you to the wolves. It's hard to say who you'll be when they let those big red curtains close. You know this, cause you told me so. I bet you forgot back years in the summertime. Dad's bad cooking though you'd be polite. Honey, now you got a look that I don't recognize.
Next episode will be the 12th and final episode in my YER series. I'll be heading up north to Oregon and then to my favorite place of this trip, Canada. Stay tuned for that.
Like a secret you can't keep in